Imagine making an offer so good that your customers would actually feel stupid saying no. Today, we are breaking down the exact framework used to turn advertising dollars into enormous profits, and it has nothing to do with being the cheapest option. Most entrepreneurs make a massive mistake. They look at the marketplace, see what everyone else is charging, take the average, and go slightly below it to stay competitive. But if you are comparing your product to another and buying based on the cheapest price, you are trapped in a race to the bottom. Your margins vanish, and you become a slave to your business. There is no strategic benefit to being the second cheapest in the marketplace, but there is a massive benefit to being the most expensive. Here is how you build a grand slam offer. An offer that allows you to sell in a category of one and charge egregious amounts of money. The virtuous cycle of price. The first step to making crazy money is charging premium prices. You might think raising prices will scare people away, but human psychology actually dictates that a higher price means higher value. In a blind taste test, researchers gave participants the exact same wine 3 times, but labeled them with different prices. The participants rated the most expensive wine as the best tasting and the cheap wine as the worst. When you raise your prices, you create a virtuous cycle. Your clients become more emotionally invested. Because they are more invested, they get better results. Because you have more profit margin, you can hire the best people, pamper your clients, and actually provide an exceptional experience. As Warren Buffett says, price is what you pay, value is what you get. But how do you create enough value to justify a massive price tag? Enter the value equation. Dream outcome X, perceived likelihood of achievement. Time delay X, effort and sacrifice. If you want to charge 100 times more for your product, you need to master these 4 variables. On the top of the equation, we have things you want to increase. Number 1, the dream outcome. This is the gap between their current reality and their dreams, what they desperately want to achieve. Number 2, the perceived likelihood of achievement. People pay for certainty. How confident are they that your product will actually get them the result? But here's the secret. Beginner marketers only focus on making bigger and bigger claims on the top half. The best companies in the world focus on the bottom half of the equation, the things you must decrease. Time delay and effort and sacrifice. Let's compare a fitness boot camp to liposuction. Both offer the same dream outcome, getting thin. But fitness requires months of waking up early, constant hunger, and physical soreness. Liposuction requires you to fall asleep and wake up thin. That is why people will arm wrestle over a $100 gym membership, but happily pay $25,000 for surgery. If you can make the effort and time delay 0, your product becomes infinitely valuable. Once you have massive value, you need to eliminate the biggest reason people don't buy: risk. You need a crazy guarantee. Not a boring 30-day satisfaction guarantee, but something with teeth. For example, you will get 20 clients in your first 30 days, or we will give your money back, plus the advertising dollars you spent with us. If you are good at what you do, the increase in sales will massively outweigh the refunds. Finally, inject scarcity and urgency. Desire comes from not getting what you want. If you satisfy all the demand, you kill your golden goose. Instead of selling 10 spots to a workshop for $500, sell 2 exclusive one-on-one spots for $5,000. 0. Let people know you have a cap on how many clients you can take, or that a bonus disappears on Friday. Deadlines drive decisions. So, if you want to stop scraping by and start making serious money, stop competing on price and create a category of one. Maximize the value equation by giving them their dream outcome with 0 effort and time delay. Reverse the risk with an unbelievable guarantee and limit your supply so they are begging to get in. Do this, and you will have a Grand Slam offer. If you found this valuable, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and let me know in the comments what your Grand Slam offer is going to be. See you in the next one.